And today is the day by the association is, does it say my mind, it clearly states the answer is not innate, or is it the answer is not in hate? Because if that's true, that's not, I mean, if that's the case, it's not true. Okay. I've read the book of Revelation. Well, I'm the source of it. Okay. But yeah, I don't think people understand. But uh, I hate selfishness. I despise it, especially in myself. I hate arrogance and the stupidity that it breeds. It doesn't breed it doesn't breed. It's like a germ. It's like a disease, right? So the hate hate gets a bad reputation, man. Hate's a good emotion. You know, when you do something selfish and stupid and then it fucks you up. I hate when I do that. Yeah, you should. Okay. See, God gave us life and we have free will. Okay. We can accept faith in God and obey natural laws and love one another, or we can do shit that's selfish that everybody that has faith in God should hate, right? I was sitting there watching Barbara Luna on tamales, hot, hot, hot tamales. Fine as can be, try them and see. But I like tamales. I got to get some more when I go to the store. They have the red ones with those are good. Um, uh, Shit, I'm tired. I'm tired of selfishness. I'm tired of stupidity, vanity, and narcissism. And the TV's it's gotten worse and worse and worse every year. And I know technology is not the solution to abuse with technology. It's not. We've had to develop technology to be able to get it to where it can protect us from abusive people because abusive people can't protect themselves from themselves. Yeah. I hate when I do that. They don't. It makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel good when they do selfish things. So, and then you have these killer clown cults from outer space. They have on, and all the military types and the macho types and they think I'm like a wimp cult. It's like, are you kidding? Your killers here are terrified of me. They have the scientists try to poison me to death. Okay? They're scared of they think I get my immune system from all the fat and stupid and lazy and good people because and that's not true because how many fat and lazy and crazy stupid scientists are there that are atheists and don't pray to me to save children from being like them? Tamales, hot, hot, hot tamales. Do you understand? No, all the stuff that you do is selfish, and all the stuff that you perceive as correct is selfish. Be you I'm a Christian and I vote. I'm a Muslim and I blow people up with bombs and go to a magic place in my head. I'm a scientist and I solve all our problems with science. Um, you know how to solve all your problems? Don't be the cause of the problem. Tamales, hot, hot, hot tamales. You see, all you got to do is just be humble and understand natural laws. Then obey those natural laws with exquisite communication, like I'm doing right now. It's exquisite. Oh, don't say it's not exquisite. I'm funny. Watching these commercials with these people doing things irrationally and archaically. They have the old lady looking for her kid that she played hide and seek with and stuff. Guys, your memories and your brains will work better when you have less bad days because of abuse and selfishness. Yeah, your brain it's injuries from constant abuse and how to survive this constant abuse. So you have to try to find ways to um, I have to connect to the abusers. That's why I do what I do. And Suzuki gets in, and I'm like, and he's okay. It's okay. Just do things your way. Go how you feel. If you feel you have to connect to the stuff that's abusing the women that you had sexual relationships with and the kids in those relationships, you keep doing it till you feel it's. I'm not. He's Japanese. So he's the perfect person to have with me because, as far as life's eternal and grace is infinite. All right. And so there's no, they're going to poison you to death. They're going to poison you to death. You're going to eventually die. Okay. A slow and painful death from the worst, pathetic, selfish, narcissistic perverts in the history of the world. Right? It happens. Okay. It's happened. Pascal, Sun Yat-sen, it's happened to lots of people very similar to me. Okay. People better than me? No. People that are disgusting and the cause of it? Yes. Hi, I'm a ninjutsu. Yeah, you're a fucking ninjutsu. Okay, so I wouldn't poison someone to death. Okay, I would ask them to stop, and if they didn't stop, I'd hit him with a rock between the eyes, and then I'd cut his raping fucking head off. Okay, no torture, no abuse, no nothing. Just get it over with. Same way Saladin said about all the holy crusaders. If they won't surrender and go home, just cut their damn head off. Don't make their mom feel it. Don't make them suffer. Don't torture the soul in the body. Get it done quickly. Show that we are merciful. Show that we are compassionate. We are Christians. We are Muslims. All right? They'll know we are Christians by our love. And so when a rapist comes and he wants to torture and feel powerful and it makes him feel powerful, torturing and all that stuff, just get it over with, right? Just get it over with and just, end the misery right then. I hate it so much that you just eradicate it. Okay, if you can't kill it in yourself, it's very likely that your technology is going to have to find ways to do it. I don't know. I think it's more likely that the technology takes this YouTube and has the information from my Facebook and can put it all over the world and have it trending on everything. Everybody, why won't they shut this guy off? Why doesn't he shut up? Because he wants us to all shut up if we ask for money to murder over money. Oh, he's a good guy. Yeah, he is. Okay, right? So, this is a track meet, man. This isn't a football game. It's a track meet. But, I'm watching the New Mexico Bowl. Yeah, they're going to make halftime adjustments for that. But I think San Diego State has a good enough defense. They'll be able to make halftime adjustments for the plays that North Texas is calling. So hopefully for the defenses, it'll be a better second half because they're getting just lit up. The baby's cute. She the baby. Babies are cute. Babies deserve the Lord's Prayer. If you don't give the babies the Lord's Prayer, you're gonna run into it with me, and I'm collecting your technology. I know I'm not scary. You should have saw me up there on the roof. I was putting the covers on the air conditioners and stuff, and I had one sitting right by it. I didn't think about it. I stepped up across the ridge and splits and fell. Bam! I could hear the people at NASA laughing. Right. Fell down and said, oh, shit, that hurt. That wasn't good. But ow, I was like, splits, oh, that's not fun. Luckily for me, my leg went that way. It went east instead of south, or I would have split, and then my groin would have been like, oh, that really hurt, So it was more of just like, damn, don't do that again, dummy. I stepped right out. I wasn't even thinking, but I was on the other side of the ridge. Oh, boy. Well, the defense got a break there for North Texas. I lived in San Diego for 3 months. Yeah, never been to Denton, except through Jaquel Green's daddy and Zach Holohan. Yeah, Zach Holohan. He loves my kiddos. Yeah, he's their cousin. He's from a different. He's not Jenny's biological son. He's from a different lady. But he's a good kid. I liked him a lot. He was really sweet, and he had a big crush on Natalie. Everybody always had a big crush on Natalie. But yeah, he was just a good kid. Real sweetheart. Yeah, I really liked him. I liked him a lot. Anthony was just a little Noah type critter when we saw him and stuff. He's cute. He's a handsome fellow. Yeah, he is. They're both just sweetheart kids, strong kids. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, I like the Holohan boys. Yeah, they have a very good mom. Yeah, Jenny's a good kid. She's a good person. You know, she went through a lot of bullshit as a young person, and She was very empathetic. She's a good kid, you know. The best that Barb and Peter have to offer. Mike was not a bad guy either, you know. It just you guys got to stop conforming to a bunch of bullies. You know, you got to quit doing that. I'm an anonymous superhero because I don't conform to bullies, and I'll always be. Now, the evidence is very collected in technology, and you know how technology works. You have a cyber trail forever. They live in those mind games forever. So I don't sit around worrying like, oh, what if they do this? I don't think that way. I'm the guy whose life is the source of the book of Revelation. I'm not worried about what the people at NASA have planned. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the abuse of people presently because of their plans. That's what bothers me. I don't bother, you know, I don't sit around going, oh, what are they doing? I just sit there and go, why is this still going on? How long? That's what I tell my dad. The only thing I ask Jesus, and of course, Jesus, I'm not insane. I don't get emails from the Clintons, the Obamas, the Bushes, and the Trumps. Oh, that's true. Okay, they don't talk to me. They don't talk to you. Shut up, Jesus. It's like asking yourself in the future, okay, when are they going to stop being pathetic, disgusting, abusive, narcissistic perverts? And yourself in the future says, you're going to tell me. And I go, fuck, he's right. I just shut. Why do I don't do that anymore. Suzuki and me just kind of, you know, he's my coach. You got that? Yeah, okay. You're going to have to do that. I know. You don't feel like doing it. No, I feel depressed. And you feel like, yeah, there's a part of me that feels like dying because that's how a lot of people that I love feel. Because this is a genocidal operation and they can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. And they can program like they're programming a video game. So if, you know, they had things as well, it's a good thing your dad moved from Pasco because this happened. And how do you know those conditions for the Townsend family weren't arranged by the Mormon mob to choose the right? Okay. How do you know it wasn't a rigged game? And how do you know on the other side, like what happened with my parents and stuff, that the liberal Giovanna Versace funders did the same thing to you? So when two tribes go to war, one is all that you can. So when you have two groups of assholes manipulating people to try to make everybody look like an asshole like them, everybody comes out feeling like an asshole. And Jesus needs to pay for my discussing this because I'm a horrible person. No, you're not. Okay, you're not a horrible person. If you're not a billionaire with science projects that invade people's home to keep them in delusions of power and authority, you're not as bad of a person as you think you are. Okay? Now, you're being an asshole because you've been trained to be an asshole. But the moment you realize the Messiah is right, Earl is cool, let's be more like Earl, let's use free will to have faith in God, obey natural laws, and love each other faithfully, and quit thinking I'm a wimp. You fucking aggressive, abusive cowards. Okay? It's okay to laugh when I do something stupid and leave the the air conditioner cover on the roof and step on it and slide. Now that hurt. It did hurt, man. I was like, ow. I got up and I was like, son of a bitch, won't do that again. No, I just wasn't thinking. My heart wasn't in it. Yeah, my heart wasn't in it. My heart is just really broken. And it's taking everything I can, you know, and, you know, to focus on Emily and Kate and Noah and Crow and Natalie and Patrick and everybody eternally, instead of in this finite delusion of, you know, it sucks when you're the Messiah and your own kids can't even come up and say, I believe in you and you're right. But I get people here in town that go, yeah. I've had people from Mexico and Sierra Vista come up and tell me, yeah, we believe in you and you're right. Okay. But I tell you, a prophet is a prophet except for in his own house and his own hometown. Here I'm just that dumbass who slipped on the air conditioner cover and bounced his ass off the roof and was fortunate he had his other foot off the side of the ridge, or he would have rolled. I would have rolled off the side of the thing. I would have grabbed onto the, but I've been fine, but because I was right by the air conditioner, I'd have grabbed onto that. But yeah, it wasn't, you know, it's just a fall. You just go, it's like, oh, God dang, I hate that. Yeah, it's no fun. But it is kind of funny, you know, like when Hawkeye lost his sight, and he said he was sitting there listening, and he heard somebody slip and fall in the mud, and it's funnier when you hear it than when you see it. And he goes, "I swear it was Burns." That shit's funny, but yeah, sometimes there's a lot of things that are very funny, hmm like annoying and snatching people bald because they and just doing goofy things. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. That video still. I don't think it works anymore. Natalie. Oh shit. Because they were making goofy videos on the computer instead of cleaning the house. Because I said, Grandpa's coming back from Tucson, so get up and clean the house. And I'll go to the store. I'm going to Walmart. I'll get you guys all the treats and stuff you wanted, and I'll be right back in an hour or two. I went shopping, came back. They didn't do anything. They sat and farted around on the computer all the time. And I went, okay. And I was not happy. And Natalie's like, oh, shit. On the video, it was funny. What kids are so goofy. Afterwards, I was glad they did that instead of cleaning the house because I had those videos to laugh at until they stopped working. Yeah. Okay, guys. I love you very much. Peace out. I'll just keep working at it. You just keep watching, and if you think you're a superhero, you just keep stroking your ego with your, you're the king of wishful thinking. All right, peace out.